Hey franchise listeners, Madison Morris here in Chesapeake Energy Arena, where the Oklahoma City Thunder just defeated the Los Angeles Lakers for the second time this season at a 114-90 final. Julius Randle led the Lakers with 16 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists, with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope right behind him with 10 points of his own before suffering a strain in his right Achilles and causing him not to return to the game. Listen here to see what head coach Luke Walton and Laker players had to say about the loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, we weren't tough. They beat us up. You know what I mean? It's no matter how hard you play. We didn't play well tonight, but if you're physically going to get beat like we did, the way Adams was doing whatever he wanted out there on the floor, we're not really giving ourselves a chance to win that game. So obviously we're shorthanded and you lose people. That's disheartening, unfortunate, but that was part of them just being more physical than we were. And we got to realize when you play certain teams like Memphis last time, 2 nights ago, OKC, Minnesota, these are big, strong men. We got to be ready to fight. And unfortunately, we were not tonight.
Was it different from the way they beat you the first time, or was it a lot of the same stuff resurfacing?
There was some similarities. They got into a nice rhythm in the first time, just like they did this time. We started letting Carmelo dance with the ball, get his rhythm shot, which it's the exact opposite of what we want to do in our scouting report to defend him. Offensive glass is a huge part of what they do. We need 5 guys in there rebounding, and they pushed us around, and then we're supposed to foul Adams, if he does get it down there. So there were some things that were similar, some things that we did a little better this time.
What did you make of Julius's night? The 16 points per rebound.
Yeah, Julius was. He was good. Obviously with Julius, I said that all year, my expectations for him are high. And one of the things I challenge him to do is, we have a young team, and he's our physical presence. He's our guy that needs to bully other teams. He did that offensively tonight. I thought he did a good job of that. Defensively, not just he, but we got pushed around. And we need him to be not necessarily our tough guy, but our guy that when we're getting pushed around, pushes back a little bit.
This is 2 straight games where you've kind of, Memphis, you said that they let them punk you guys a little bit, and this one you're questioning their toughness. Are you hoping this is just a road thing, or do you see something bigger than that?
I'm not sure what it is, because for a lot of the season, we've been a really good rebounding team. And normally, it's rebounding is where you see if a team is playing with the edge or playing tough or not on that glass. And we've been pretty good this season, as far as being a rebounding team. So, not sure why the last 2 games have been the way they have. Memphis and Oklahoma City are big teams. They're big, strong teams. But hopefully this is something we can fix shortly.
You mentioned it in pregame, but how big of a part of that is not having Lonzo to help kind of clean up possessions?
Well, he definitely helps, but we can't. We shouldn't be relying on our 20-year-old point guard to bring the toughness to the way that we play.
This game was very competitive in the first half. In the third quarter, it flipped. What happened in the third quarter?
They just hit shots. We didn't really defend them too well. But we got a lot of good players. So.
I've done every game you've played in, and I can't remember a game where you guys got hammered on the offensive boards like that, 21-6. Mm-hmm. What do you think was the story there?
They just big boyed us. Steven Adams, we couldn't stop him from getting a rebound today. He was the head of the snake in that department.
You guys may be in a situation this weekend with the game Friday and the game Sunday with no Lonzo, no KCP. Ingram re-aggravated his ankle. You screwed up your hand. How do you guys kind of rally around the flag with all these injuries?
Just play as a team. Defensively, just be solid. Just got to be a lot of team basketball oriented.
Does your role change? Do you have to become more of a scorer if those guys are out?
No, I don't. The coaches don't really want to do that. They don't want to just play as a team. Really, make the right pass. Defensively, be solid, and if I have an opportunity to score.
This was your second opportunity to play against a couple of guys who you often get compared to, Carmelo and Paul George. Which is the challenge trying to defend guys like that?
It's tough. Those are great players. Carmelo's probably a Hall of Famer, and Paul George is a pretty good player as well. Those guys just score variety of ways, and they really affect the game. So.
They made a lot of shots, and they also got second chance points. So it's a combination of that is never going to be good. I think we did a good job, pushing the pace when we had the opportunity. But when you give them 26 second chance points, along with the kind of players they have out there, it's going to be tough to win.
The 3 road games you guys had, obviously the one win against Dallas and Memphis, and how much do you think this is? I know you don't want to make excuses and say it's just injuries, but obviously some key players missing that are part of this team.
Yeah, obviously we're missing some key guys, some starters, but every team goes through the time of year where they're missing some guys, and it's up to the guys who don't play or the guys that come off the bench to play more minutes and not replace them, but do a good job of trying to win games still. And I think the last 2 games we didn't do a good job of that, and we're just gonna next man up mentality, and whoever we have, we got to roll with it.
Hey, what did you think was the deal on the offensive glass? What was OKC doing to beat you guys up in there?
Steven Adams, he did a really good job of pushing our guys underneath the basket. And I don't think we did a good job of helping the big guys rebound the basketball. Sandwiching guys under the basket, Steven Adams. Really big guy to box out with one person, so I don't think we did a good job of
Brandon, you guys missed a lot of he's an active defensive rebounder. How important is it, or I guess how big of a loss is it when you don't have that extra 5th rebounder crashing?
It's a loss. We don't have a lot of our guys. A lot of our guys do different things in the lineup. And tonight, he is the big rebounder of our team, and he does other things for our team. Like I said, we can't make excuses. The next man just has to step up.
How big of a luxury is it for them? You guys do a pretty good job on Westbrook. Paul George is having a huge game, but they're still able to do it because they've got Melo, they've got other guys. How big of a luxury is it for them to have that many stars at the top of their roster?
It is a big luxury, but I don't think we did a good job. Of following what we had set for in our game plan. We did a good job of rebounding the basketball. There's a lot of things that we didn't do that we could have done to win that game.
That will wrap it up here from Chesapeake Arena. Lakers fall to 15-29 in their season before heading back home to host the Indiana Pacers this Friday. Be sure to stay up to date with all NBA coverage on our social media accounts and thefranchiseok.com, and tune in every Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon to hear Jerry Ramsey and John Hamm break down Thunder coverage on 107.7 in Oklahoma City, 107.9 in Tulsa.